Okay, in today's lesson, we'll continue our writing task 2 course, online course, and we will move on. We will continue our brainstorming sessions. There's probably 11 topics that we're covering. I will do a breakdown and analysis of this topic. And the topic is, well, some people prefer to spend their lives doing the same thing and avoiding change, and others, however, think that change is always good. Discuss both views and give your opinion. As you see, it's opinion discussion essay, and you have to give arguments for both ideas, meaning that you have to give advantages of both sides, like optimally two advantages. I mean, well, if you just say advantage, it's going to be advantage, I say. So don't say advantage, don't write advantage, just say argument for, argument in support of, right? Reasons why you should do something. Well, let's just, well, now what you have to do actually is pause the video for 5 minutes, come up with ideas, and after that, we'll just continue our brainstorming session together. And now you have finished, let's just go. Change, no change. Well, let's just go change and no change. And here, what we have to do is we have to come up with ideas. Well, why we have to change, and why we just have to stay the same? Why we don't have to change? And the first argument that comes to my mind is stability. Well, I said stability and consistency. What I mean by stability and consistency is that, well, when there's no change, when the situation is not moving, when you're not moving, well, you are stable. You're consistent. Things are happening steadily, consistently, meaning that it will lead to more results. It will lead to less variations in results, variations in output. It's gonna be, well, mentally. Well, it's going to be psychological or mentally favorable state. For example, what I mean by favorable state is if you're changing, or if everything around you is changing every day or weekly, you're going to be a bit stressed, because we are accustomed to changes at a slower pace, because from our evolutionary history, we just didn't change a lot of things for long periods of time, and now we're having like constant changes. Well, it's not a constant change, it's like changes happening a month, a year, but we wait for the days when a change happens every day. And if you want to read more on this topic, if you want to know more on this topic, just go to Yuval Harari's book. Everyone, guys, team, put Yuval Harari's paper, like whatever, the picture, and the book Homo Deus. Homo Deus name olib, Homo Deus Homo Deus. Homo Deus. Well, they just illustrate that in the future, change is going to happen every single day, not even if not an hour. So it's going to be a really mentally stressful thing to get accustomed to. For example, imagine if you have one career change, you just get accustomed to it, and that's it for like at least. Well, in the past it was 50 years. You just get a job, work 50 years, retire. But now it's happening like around 10 years, you're just changing your job. You work one job, and after 10 years you work another job. But in the future it's going to be 1 year, 6 months, and it's going to be a very mentally stressful thing. It's going to be unstable. It's going to lead to a lot of turmoil in your life. That's why no change is stability and consistency and psychologically favorable state. And the next one, change. Why change is important is for self-development. Well, let's just discuss these two things for now. I said self-development and blood growth, because, well, imagine when you're doing the same thing, when you're done changing, you're staying at the same place, and there's not going to be any growth in it. So you will not gonna develop. But if you're changing some things constantly, like us, we are changing a lot of things these days. We're changing everything, almost everything, in media mostly. I just forgot about the academic department. I just fully immersed myself in media. And here you're gonna have self-development, because you're gonna see, you're gonna find out new facts, you're gonna grow in other, in your own specialization or in other specializations too. And the next one is broadening horizon. What I mean by broadening horizon is, if you're gonna change, you're gonna meet a lot of new people, you're gonna meet a lot of new friends, you're gonna make a lot of new friends, and you're gonna learn a lot of new things, new subjects, and it's gonna make you intellectually a wider person than you were before. But if you don't change, you just specialize on one thing. But if you change, it's gonna be wide, it's gonna be broad. Well, that's the end of my discussion part, because I didn't get any other ideas. It's not working now. So, and if you have any other ideas, leave it in comments. Thank you for watching the video.